all right. We are kicking it live, y'all. I am so sorry. Today I had to tend to the pups. They had to get nice and groomed, looking good. I'm back. A lot of stuff been happening around the kingdoms. I know. For myself, K20. Last week last KvK, we kind of had an awesome time working together. Things were great. But we're older kingdom, and we've been through a lot of stuff as a kingdom. So now, because of that, we don't have as many strong C40s. So when the kingdom come over, have strong C40s, we have about one or two. And in addition to that, then it's like, all right, well, how many troops am I trying to lose in this case? And am I willing to lose troops? So we're kind of in that situation that a lot of people find themselves in. The situation where, it's, you plan for a while. It's getting easier to get stats. You put so much money into the game. And pretty much at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to, if KE, I think if they change the rules of KE, so this is my recommendation. If they change the rules for KE to be, all right, you lose 50% of your troops. The rest go to the Kingdom Hospital or something like that. And in addition to that, people just can't sit outside the forest and do it like the old school way, where you actually had to, if you went outside the forest, you got to do some battling there. Thank you, whoever jumped on. Definitely appreciate that. And I think what that'll do is, by saying to these people, you know what, you're not going to lose 100% of your troops. Instead, you're only going to lose 50% or even like 20%. Because for me, I would hate, it would suck. I would really hate to build up all these troops and then supporting my kingdom, trying to hold my palace, I lose like 400,000 troops. Something like that will truly and sincerely suck. So that's kind of, I understand that need to say all right, I'm not in the mood for losing troops right now. But I understand that completely. I'm just trying to get a decent allocation here. Who's on? I see one person. One person is joining me. One person is being very silent and not texting anything and allow me to speak all by myself. One person is not being very nice. But anyway, I appreciate you coming. Hopefully more people come along. I just want to check in with the kingdoms, see how it is, see how things are going overall. Like I said, my kingdom. Look at this guy. This guy still beat me. What kind of stats he got? My kingdom, we kind of gave up. And like I said, the reason why we're an older kingdom. And it's not, the fight's not there anymore. And at some point, every kingdom's going to lose its fight because they're going to get tired of throwing money into the game. But enough about my kingdom, where we are. Just biding some time so people can join. So I appreciate the early joiner, even though I don't know who you are. It'd be nice if you could just say hello. But definitely appreciate that. So I'm just talking right now, I guess, for people to watch later on. But this is a live stream, y'all. This is supposed to be freaking live, and I'm talking to myself. I don't like that. All right, so let's see if I can find some action. Let's see, how can I do this? I need to find some action. What kingdom are you from, viewer? I can see you out there. I just don't know who you are. And is your kingdom doing KvK as well? And while I wait for more people, I'm just kind of multitasking here. My stats got so my stats were better than they look now. What I did, let me just show you my stats. What I did to make my stats look a little different is I changed some of those extra things around so I can get a higher troop stat. Before changing things around, my defense was around 1100. My troop health was in 1100s. Troop attack was in the 900s, or at the most the thousands. So I changed things around so I can have more of these troop stats. But in the meantime, I took it from my attack. So you can see here my infantry attack isn't yet 22. A lot of stuff is 23, 24. Just struggling a little bit on the infantry attack side, cavalry attack side, and then the infantry health. But once I get my guards up, that's going to take on, that's going to be cool. I saw somebody peek their head in, and they left. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. And I'll show y'all what I'm working with in a second. Let me see my boy. Talk to this guy. You know what I should do? I'm going to start a room. I think instead of like every week coming in, talking to people and trying to figure out how KvK is going, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start a room. I'm going to start a room for those people who, when I come on, they want to kind of, let me know what's up. So that's kind of what I'm going to start doing from now on. But in the meantime, really trying to find some action, y'all. I only got one person watching me, and that person's not speaking to me. That means right now I'm kind of like just talking to myself. Nobody's going to watch this, just here. But on the real tip, if you are in a kingdom and you got something going on, please let me know. Because the idea of this whole thing is really, and I gotta do this a little better. The idea of this whole live stream KvK is to really get people from around the different kingdoms to kind of like, boom, something's going on, let's put that action on live YouTube. That's the whole idea. But it seems like I'm not doing a good job portraying what I'm trying to do. So that's my fault. I'll take that. And I definitely want to say big ups to the one person who's watching me. It's probably my mom or something. So, but yeah. Damn, man, this John sucks. All right, I give it another 3 minutes to get more people on. I got another person on. Thank you for joining. I'm looking for action around kingdoms for KvK. And I want to, like, the whole idea for this thing, y'all, is me to just jip in, like, look at the battles, have that John recorded. You see how nice that action was when we got 130 taking that palace, by himself. So that's the whole idea of this thing, So if you know where action is, it's going to be better if you start typing something in that chat and tell me where it's at. Or, so if you know some stuff going on, the whole idea is, all right, let's go. For us, like my kingdom, we gave up really. For KvK. And, the reason why is like we're an old kingdom. You know, so whatever on that. But I know other kingdoms, you know, they like fighting that stuff. People, they live for that crap. And that's the kind of kingdoms we need to look at, right? You know, so just give me some time as I try to get more action on. I know people come on for action. We got 4 people on. Appreciate it, Gummuse. Gummuse is live streaming the live stream. I like that. That's awesome, man. So the idea, y'all, and I think Gummuse, we need to get a room together and kind of get all the people just waiting for it to end. They gave up. Oh gosh. That makes me sad. But yeah, I think me and Gummuse need to get together and get some people in the room. And, you know, instead of me like asking where the action is, just have a room there where everybody can just boom, 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 put it out. All right, this happening here, this happening there. Because just hearing me opine and talk to fill space is not what I like to do. I actually like to see some good stuff happening, y'all. See? Let me see. When is this shit over anyway? Alright, so we got 3 hours. As you can see, my kingdom's giving up. We got War and KvK. Now, one of these guys reached out to me. And he didn't respond when I reached back out to him. But it looks like they're going to be chilling. Nobody's trying to do anything to them. Pretty much got all the megas going. You know, so unless I don't even think the C40s in our kingdom are that strong, to be honest. The only thing is we're not that strong either, so it kind of makes it even worse. So that's why I think KvK is good, because they probably have enough in their kingdom to kind of, let me see here, to battle with 91. Yeah, so we got everybody here. And I guess the way it works is once you take one kingdom, nobody can take you. You're protected. You know, so pretty much they got the mega garrisons. They got their guys there. Anybody want to see me hit one of these guys to see what kind of stats they got? Oh, gosh. Maybe I should speed hit a build and waste some of my gold. I don't want to do that. Let me see. Nah, I did that earlier. Alright, so so the hard part about this. Since we don't have like a super C40, like a Brospore, the hard part about this is this part, the level 5 garrison. So if we go in and hit somebody, they're going to have like a lot more stats than they normally do, and that's going to make it a lot harder. So unless you have that super C40 that just goes in, boom, and blast it out, it's going to be hard really breaking this. Now, we probably need to do some megas on this. But my guys pretty much gave up on that. Anyone from K91? Know somebody in K91? Yeah, so this guy have 870 power. That doesn't mean nothing, really. The only power that means something is stats. And you know what I'd like to see in the future? A way to kind of see someone with the same power they have in the mine. Sorry, y'all, my eye itch here. Where you can see if that person's zeroed, how much of their power is actually stats. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you here while I dig in my freaking eye like I'm a madman. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Ah, shit. Nice banners. I need that. All right, so let me go ahead and reset this and kind of show y'all what I'm talking about. I know Gunmuse talked about this earlier, but I think this will be very helpful in stuff like KvK. So that way you can know, whether that guy is like a paper castle or something like that. Ooh, I'm gonna poke myself in the eye. Gosh. Kill myself over here, y'all. Anybody saying something on your stream, Gunmuse? Since you're streaming the stream, what you got on your end. So right here. This right here is basically, if you were zeroed, what your power would be. Right? Because listen, this what it says. Spirit Mind is based on the Lord's power minus his troop power and traps, which is basically your zero. Right? If you don't have no troops, you don't have no traps, everything is dead. So if you're zero, that's your power. So whatever this power is, for me, I'm 129. So if someone came along and zeroed me, that's where I would be. I would be at 129. And then you can see on my level, I'm on level 4. I kind of hang in level 4. The average is about 100 million. So I'm about 29 million stronger than the average person in my on my floor. I think if they did the same thing when you're like scouting or like KvK or special events type of stuff, I think that'll be awesome to do, because then you can actually get the information you need to determine whether you should actually fight this dude or not. Let's see here. This guy definitely should not be in the mine. Look at this. That's crazy. Are you serious? So, whatever. I'm not even going to talk about it. Like, if I had stats like that, I definitely wouldn't be on 4th floor. Yeah, the time of day, blah, blah, blah. I didn't get on early enough because, like I said, I had to take care of my pups. And unfortunately, pups come first, y'all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, my dogs will always come before YouTube. And that's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, so I guess I'll end this live stream early because if we're not going to have any action going on here, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. And I think I'm going to give up on this. I talked about giving up before, but then I decided to try it again, thinking that it might be better. But actually, this shit sucks. I'm just talking to myself. I got my boy Gunmuse keeping me company. I appreciate it. Let's see what this guy has. Alright, so he has most of his stuff. Alright, so he's pretty decent. I wonder why I beat him like that. Yeah, so everything is pretty even. And if anything, he has the advantage there. Let's see why. So Gunmuse, this is my allocation. I built it around a max march around 350, so it's not everything here. All right, here's my logic here. So my big guys, T10s, these are my lead guys. These are the guys that's going to go into battle first. So I got them at 50,000. Next, my gunners. These are the guys that's going to be following up, shooting, knocking people out. So I got them at 30. And then I got, I didn't pretty much just using my top 4 tiers. I have I have 2 what's that? 2 pikemen and 2 what's that other thing? 2 musketmen. So I notice not Muse is probably pulling out his hair right now. For my cavalry, I got my T11's. So then I have my T10s and T9. So basically, my heavy cavalry on my T11s, I got 30 there. I got 45 with the T8s, and then I filled it in with some smaller heavy dragoons. And in the middle, for the light cavalry, I have about 50,000 there. So it's about even, just about. And for my distance here, this allocation just worked for me. Yeah, that's true. For my distance, I have, of course, got my bombers, T10s, T11s, T9s, and pretty much I'm putting a lot on the first 4, like I did with my cavalry, and just a little bit. So my first 5 in this one, I have some stuff spread out. And like I said, my march is based on 350,000, so it's not spread out as much. And look at this guy I got. He has just 2 tiers. And that's it. And first of all, this guy only has 10,000. Look at this. Look at this gummies. This guy has 10,000 pikemen. His total infantry. This guy has what? 17,000 infantry? Are you freaking serious? Alright, and then he's going to throw everything in cavalry. So this guy's a C40. Obviously put money in his castle, and he has not a clue on the basic fundamentals of battle. That's that's crazy, man. Hashtag guns of glory. What do you mean by that? I'm here like my eyes are killing me, dude. So I probably need to jump off here. So here's a good example of allocation you don't want to have. This guy has no pikemen. Like I don't understand how a C40 like him will not understand the fundamentals of fighting. Pikemen are going to be the ones that absorb most of the damage, and yeah, he got some strong stats, so his cavalry are going to do something, but without the pikemen, the cavalry is absorbing all the damage. So a C40, look at these stats. Overall, stats are decent, not that great actually for a C40. A little bit better than mine. And he's 0. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the chat room. I appreciate it. So the idea of this whole thing, y'all, is I wanted to just jump on, see if there's any KvK action, and then just bring it in, watch it, do whatever, have some entertainment going on. But, most of the people, they already did what they're going to do, and they're just like sitting and waiting out the clock for the most part. But I know there's somewhere, somebody's getting it in the battle. Yeah, exactly. It's like, KvK, if you don't have any action, it's just like waiting. It's like so freaking boring. And I think the only way they're going to liven it up if they reduce the amount of troops being killed. Once they do that, once they reduce the amount of troops being killed, I think you'll have more people playing. And like I said, maybe like 80% go to the hospital, 20% being killed or wounded, whatever. You know, depending on what you have for battlefield treatment. I think that'll definitely bring them out. Yeah, yeah, exactly. A little bit like UAC, but with some little edge to it, where you have people that can actually die. You know, because if you had just UAC, you know, I don't know if that would be enough to kind of keep people and cut it down. Like, why do you need to hold a building for 8 hours? My thing is, if you can hold a building for 5 hours straight, you shouldn't have to hold it for another 3 hours. That's just stupid to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, increase the speed. That's all that stuff they can do. But unfortunately, this game isn't about gameplay that actually makes sense. This game is more about gameplay that makes money, which is a shame because there's so much stuff they can do to make it more enjoyable for everybody, and it's not even hard stuff. You know, it's just like easy, simple stuff. And if the game was better, everybody would spend more money. You know, it's like so freaking easy concept of if you build it, they will come. And unfortunately, they're not building this. All right. Well, yeah, money. That's true. So my boy Gunmuse told me to bull on. So how long should I talk, Gunmuse? Should I just keep going? Just keep flowing? So I'm doing pretty good at this in terms of you know, things just come into my head. I just talk about it. You know, I don't even plan none of this stuff. It'd probably be better. Like, I talked to somebody and they say, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to record your voice first, take out all the bad parts, and then you go and just do the video afterwards. It's like for me, that's not real. You know, if I'm talking first and then coming along and like, you can tell when videos, when somebody just did it on mute and then they're just talking over it. Oh yeah, this is when I'm going to attack the guy. Look at this. But yeah, that's stupid. It's not even real. You know, I think people like to see real stuff. You know, so that's why for me, you know what, I don't care if this John seem crappy. You know, what I'm doing, thanks to Gunmuse, I'm on my computer, hooked up to OBS, linked in to YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I ain't no fancy studios and all that stuff, man. That's not what we doing here. But that being said, I had lots of goodies with this thing. So I did get that 2600 thingamajiggies. I wasted some. Actually, I wasted a freaking lot of these things. I got that stupid smelt thing. This fucking, like, I forgot that. I know there was one where you had to have all stats 100%. My stupid behind got one of these. Stupid, man. I'm so dumb. And then I got, you know, like, all right, I want to update all my gems, get all my gems looking good. I did that, but I forgot. Like, once you get to this level, when you're at the red, you know, that's when they start costing a lot in iron. So now I got all this stuff, so I'm ready to take this to the next level. You know what I mean? I'm ready to take most of my gems to that next level, but guess what? I don't have no freaking crystal things. Don't be like me, man. But the good stuff I got is everything, all my gems are at flawless light or better for my attack. For me, that's great. It wasn't that. And you know what? I made the error, but it was free. It's a free error. So I'm cool with that, you know, at the end of the day. Another thing I was able to do is I was able to push up my curiosities. So now I have it at whatever that level is. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a level 6 curiosity coming soon. They may release it in the next... Oh, what does the smelting thing do? The smelting thing is supposed to give you like extra... It's supposed to give you like extra stats. But I think it goes either way. Like it can increase your stats or decrease your stats. And once you use it, you can't go back. I don't know why I bought the damn thing. It was just stupid of me to do that. I could have used that. I could have used those extra arm, those yellow crystals. But in the future, I'm going to get the stuff I need to upgrade my crystals, so I'm fine with that. That smelting thing was stupid, though. I was able to upgrade this. So you need a ton more now. But we're coming out with a level 6. So this is like grade 4. There's a new level coming out, grade 5. It's already out, I believe, in King of Avalon. And it's similar to the light gems. So you have like the little easy stuff, and then all the stuff gets like super hard. That answer your question, Jer? So look out for that. So I got 2 curiosities at this level. Well, actually a total of 4. I have my distance, and I have my my troop, and then I have the other ones all the way at the top level of their thing. You know, so I can't go any higher there. A lot of help from this event. The other thing I was able to get is I was able to buy a gun. Bought this gun, upgraded it, and now I upgrade this to red. So now with the whatever the update is, I'm just going to buy these things right here, and try to get another one up to red. Pretty much is my goal. Yeah, man. So that's the thing. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like, so for me, if I was going to spend money, I would want to spend it correctly. And Gunviews talked about this earlier in one of his videos. Can't remember which one it was. You know, but at the end of the day, you don't have to go out and throw in thousands of dollars to get decent stats in this game. You know, early on, it took thousands of dollars just to upgrade your castle to like a C30 to get like hope gems. You know, it's like the stupid stuff. It took like a ton of money to get there. You don't understand. Now, you're pretty much just given everything. But it took some time to get to where we are. Anybody got some action with some KvK action, by the way? Still looking for it. If you got it, let me know. But yeah, so early on, I put in, you know, a lot of money, but I stopped that, you know, and every once in a while I'll just go on like a splurge, but like you don't have, all you gotta do is look for the stuff that's cheap. There's always something that's going to be cheap. Now, lately it's kind of harder to find that, but if I'm looking at the current packs, all right, so upgrades. I think you're getting a lot for what you're seeing here. So you're getting a decent amount of a lot of stuff here. So this has become cheap. You know, so if I'm going to spend money, you know, I'm going to get the 75 badges for $5. Unfortunately, you buy $10, they're taking away 10 of your badges. You know, that doesn't make any sense. You can buy a ton of these speed ups. So right now, if you're looking at, okay, what is the cheap stuff out there? Building materials are cheap. Also, the thing that's cheap are these aristocrat keys. Yeah, so basically everything's not going to be cheap at the same time. You just got to find the stuff that is. And as you can see, the building stuff, the aristocrat keys, let's see, building, we talked about that. Airship, airship very rarely changes. I don't even think it changes at all. So that's just something that you got to figure out how you're going to do. You don't need to pay money for an airship to get to level 7. You just got to be patient. Now, before they allowed you to get the airship experience from the expeditions, they don't anymore. So that's going to take you a little bit longer than it would have before. But by using the spirit mine, using the what are those things called? Using the bounties, you're going to be fine with the airship. You just got to take your time with it. Equipment, it's cheaper, but it's still not cheap, you know? So once, like for this, like once you get past level 2, you're gonna need like 60,000 of these things, you know. So that's not cheap. What is cheap though are these guards, right? Look at this. You're getting 20 Malpin. You get 27 of Oliver and Thomas. You're getting 43 of all the, like, this is the cheap stuff. So if you don't have your guards together and you need some guards, you want to max out your guards and you want to spend money, that's how you're going to get the best bang for your buck. You know, you're not going to do it by going, trying to get your airship up or getting your equipment going. You know, you want to get the basic guards up. This is where you're going to put that money at to get the biggest bang for your buck in terms of increasing your stats. In terms of guard weapons, they've never been cheap yet, so they're still expensive. Gemstones, they just came out, so they're a little expensive. Sometimes you'll find that these gemstones are cheap, but it depends on what level you are. You know, sometimes what is cheap to me may be expensive to someone else. You know, one thing I'm thinking about is maybe I'll buy a bunch of those logs and just get one of these Jones. But the thing is, I gotta spend $50 in order to get, you know, the Master Curiosities book, guidebook. So that's $100 for the 2 I don't have. However, yeah, $100 for the 2 that I don't have. You know, but the positive thing is, if I do that, I'll talk about that later. So that's something that if I had $100, I would do that. Because the possibility of getting better stats for cheap right now is pretty good. Yeah. Well, you get like, so what this book is going to give you 2. And if you have your curiosity already at the gold level, you'll be able to upgrade it to the next level just by buying this 1 pack. Because to get to that next level, and you get an automatic 20% stat bump, it takes 600 of these plus you dismantling the gold one, and you're already at the next level. You know, so it doesn't take a whole lot to get to where you want to go. So, you know, this is something that, all right, if I got $100 to spend, I'm probably going to go here. Because for me, that's going to give me a nice big bang. I'm going to get probably, you know, a good 80, close to 80% stat increase by making that purchase. And if you just wanted logs, you know, logs are cheap too. So right now, upgrading is cheap. Logs are cheap. Airship parts are always so expensive, man. Whatever on those things, man. I would stay away from the coat of arms. It's still expensive. Then everything else is just stupid. You know, it's not even worth buying anything for the creation. So you just gotta look for the packs that are cheap. That is going to give you a good deal. And that way you're not spending a ton of money. Like if I guess you can buy these knots if you wanted to. These coins, discount on the coins. Airship boosters. You know, it looks like, oh yeah, you get $5 for 10,000. Where I'm at, 10,000 is nothing. You know, but say I've spent $100, right? Looking at my curiosities. Here are the two that I didn't get, right? So just by $50 is going to give me an instant 20% increase times 2. 40% by just increasing, just by $50 is going to give me a 40% stat increase. Now, if I go ahead and buy some of these logs to get to the next level, I think you need like 1,800. That's going to put me at, which one is it? That's going to put me at 136%. So you think about it, you know, with this whole event going on, the smart thing to do would be, all right, buy as much of these logs as possible. Where are they? Buy up all those logs, because, you know, if you're going to spend that $100 to get those two things, and you get these logs too, you're going to be able to get like actually it's a lot more than, was that a 100% increase in your stats, right? You see what I'm saying? So let's see here, let me go back. Right, so right now I'm at 80. Once I get to $50, right now I have to get to 100%, and then to get to the next level, let's see, to get to the next level of that's going to give me a nice jump of 36%. You know, so for barely anything, that's like a 75% increase, where people are going to spend thousands of dollars on those stupid gems that's not going to give you much of anything. So you just got to be smart about what you buy. What's going on, Lionheart? Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we got eaten up, so we just stopped playing, man. We just stopped playing altogether. I'm just going over, you know, how to get stuff for cheap, you know, so you don't have to spend money to do well at this game. You just got to be smart. Now, if I was smart, I wouldn't have got that stupid smelting thing. I probably wouldn't have got all these extra things for my gems. And instead, I would have just maxed out on, let me see here. I would have maxed out on those logs. And I always think about it afterwards. But you know what? Sometimes it's like when you get like a lot of money in your pocket, you get stupid with it. I got those 2,600 free things. Like, I can get anything I want. It just got stupid with it, man. But if somebody's close to getting to that next level of curiosities, and they have that $100 and they have enough of those knots to get that up, I would do that. Also, I think you know, someone who are close with the guards, that's going to give you a nice deal. And then just getting some of that the building stuff, buying some of the resources. Badges are cheaper, and getting those aristocrat keys are going to give you, you know, a lot of the stuff you need as well, right? You gotta in order to get a square light gem, you gotta buy them. They don't give away the square light gems free, and for me, I'm just not going to buy it. You know, that's just way too much. Yeah, you can get a huge stat boost, and they're going to keep doing this over and over again, these events. And basically, you know, what I did, I don't want to give too much away, they might change it. You know, something that Gunmuse does very well is you got to look at what they're asking for, and he understands that, and he puts it as a hack. And I just started looking at things differently by like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. So it says increase your highest airship part score by 100. Now, for me, I know that looking at my airship parts, I have 4 titanium, 2 at the second level of titanium, and then 2 at the, 2 at the second level, 2 at the first level, right? But in order to qualify and to achieve what they're asking for, I would have to liquidate all of my parts and push that titanium to the highest level I can. So I push my titanium to the gold level, and then just filled in the rest. And from there, I got a ton of these things. And then I just went back to where I was. You know, so you got to see what they're asking for. Stuff like this, it's, you know, if they're asking for an increase in score, then like, all right, well, how do I get there? And the way to get there is going to get a better a better airship part. And the good thing about airship parts is once you change it, you can always go back to it. So they're not saying keeping everything the same and only using airship boost, you know, increase it. They're saying increase your current score. And for those who are not sure what the score is, all right, this is not what we're looking for. Or your power, so I'm saying score. Your power is here. This is some of your power. Let's see here. Blah 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 blah. All right, here you go. High scores. When they're saying beat your high scores, what they're asking you to do is increase this number. And the best way to increase that number is to get to the next level. And if all the smaller levels you got count for nothing. Just think about the Time Lord trials and how that works. You know, so when they say all that stuff like increase it, think, all right, the Time Lord trials, what they're asking you to do is if you have like a platinum part, they don't care. You maybe get like 200 points. But if you have like a titanium gold part, you get like 2,000 points. That's the kind of mindset you go into when they ask you to do that. And you know, you can see overall, my guards are giving me the biggest bang. Just looking at the airship, at the scores in general, my guard is giving me the biggest bang. And then the airship. Then it's kind of even between parts, curiosities, equipment, and coat of arms is kind of like my weakest, right in front of guard weapons, because those just really came out. So this kind of gives you, so this, if you're going to look at, say, where you are, this is going to tell you where you need to spend. If you're going to spend money, I appreciate it. If you're going to spend money, you want to look here at your high scores, and you want to see what's the weakest part. And for me, it's the guard score. Guard weapons. The next thing you're going to see is, all right, how much that costs to increase, right? And if it costs way too much, you're like, all right, well, what's the next weakest part? You know, what's the next weakest? until you find something that actually makes sense that you can increase without spending a whole bunch of money on. Using what I showed you earlier, finding what's cheaper, doing the math before you make a purchase. Do the math. Don't just buy something, buy a pack, and just like don't understand how you want to use it. And it takes a little time to do that, but just do the math, y'all. Any questions here? So I've been fortunate. I got an email from YouTube where I'm able to get like subscriptions or something like that, where people are able to like subscribe. So that's interesting. What I'm thinking of doing is probably starting like a Discord channel, and so anyone who actually like needs help, they can share their share your stats, your airship pictures of everything, and kind of give like that one-on-one help, and kind of tie that into that membership stuff. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of levels to this freaking YouTube stuff, y'all. So many levels to this, and I'm trying to find a way. For me, I always like trying to help people out. But I work full time. Got very limited time to do that. And, these videos, I try to give good content. But sometimes I come home, I'm tired. I just don't got anything in me, So, that's why, it's good that y'all support me by subscribing. All that stuff helps out. Me and Gun Views. Ads help out when we do ads, Next to where you type in, you see a little $sign. You can donate. And what I'm going to do is 50% of what I make, I'm going to donate to a children's charity. A little bit about me is probably 10 years ago. Like in my real life, y'all, this is that. Not Esqua, but who I really am. I used to be a professional track and field runner, right? In fact, I was the fastest American in my event for 2.5 years before I got injured and ended up retiring. And about 5 years later, I got traveled around the world, do a whole bunch of stuff. Went to an awesome school. 5 years later, in 2009, sitting on my mom's couch, I had a seizure, right? And rushed to the hospital. First time I had a seizure in my life. Had some other complications. Found out I had this brain tumor all my life. Living with it all my life. I got to do all this stuff that a lot of people don't get to do. But now, at that point, my life just freaking changed. Everything changed. I can't drive anymore. Because of where the tumor was, it affected my vision. It changed my trajectory on my career. So a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff that you don't know. And for me, it's like I volunteer every other Saturday. So for UAC, I always volunteer at a place called Ronald McDonald House. And what they do is they help families. They help families who children have were born with a disability. Some like maybe born with no limbs or a weak heart, stuff like that. They provide housing, food, all that stuff for free, right? And all these people have to do is just be there for their kids. And for me, it's like I was there, even though I wasn't a kid like that. But I couldn't imagine the kind of stress that people go through at that point, So that's kind of why for myself, I made it a goal. I know Gun Muse has his goal, but my goal is to really give back to the children's charity. In particular, the Ronald McDonald House, because I think they do so much good in trying to help out people who are going through difficult things. It's just a personal note. You know, this is not my full time job. You know, I'm not here like some people. That's all they do is the YouTube. That's their career. Sit at their desk, play games, do all that stuff. You know, I'm here because I like working with y'all. I like helping y'all. I like coming up with new ways to look at things, hopefully explaining things better. But you know, I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to make it this far in life. You know, the funny thing is, the year I was diagnosed with my tumor, two other people that I knew died from brain tumors. You know, easily could have been me. But out of nowhere, I had this seizure. You know, this thing was just sitting inside, just waiting, waiting, waiting. You know, but I had this seizure that kind of like started the catalyst to kind of, all right, well, now I have to make a series of decisions. You know, so I'm not supposed to be here. However, since I am here, I'm going to live it up to the fullest. And, you know, that's why, you know, I like helping out. So, you know, just a little bit about me on the RL side. You know, I enjoy doing this, but, you know, this is a small part of my life. And, you know, I may not have time to release videos every single day. You know, but hopefully, you know, I can make an impact. You know, because, you don't know when your time is up. So make an impact in whoever you do, whoever you touch, whoever's lives, you know, you're in front of. That's going to be important. At the end of the day, you know, this is like my legacy, really. You know, think about it. It's like there'll always be Esqua live in YouTube cyberspace or whatever. So, all right, just wanted to throw that in there. You know, at the end of the day, I'm doing this because I enjoy helping people, giving back. You know, I've been given so much in my life, got to do a lot of great things. You know, this is a way kind of helping others, because this freaking game doesn't tell you nothing. You know, this is something you just got to learn on your own. And for me, coming up, it was like, all right, I watched KvK was the main one out there. There's a couple others, but mostly KvK gave good information. And then I was like, all right, well, he presented things one way, and I kind of think about things in a different way. And I kind of try to figure out, I explain them in a different way. And the reason why I started this channel is I wanted to help my team get stronger. And we were sharing videos via Discord and Line. I was like, well, it's just easier for me just to upload the things to YouTube. And just gave them my YouTube channel. Then after got somebody subscribe, somebody else subscribe, somebody else subscribe, somebody else. And slowly it just built up to the point where I'm behind Gun Muse. No, I'll just play. No, it built up to the point where, you know, I got 1,100 people, you know, checking me out, and I appreciate this. So I get the opportunity to do more. Your support's going to help me do more and more. You know, not just, you know, to help people save money in this game or understand things. You know, but you know, my opportunity to give back to y'all and to give back to the charities that I am supporting. All right, moving on from that. I appreciate y'all letting me do that. What's going on, y'all? Let's kind of get some interaction going on. Now, I just been talking. Appreciate it, Joel. Yeah. You know, it's fun. It's funny. You got a lot of people doing this thing, like me, Gun Muse, Captain Cowboy. But Gun Muse reached out to me because, you know, he's like, all right, yeah, you know, he saw something similar. You know, it's not all about, all right, let's create a video, attack people, play some music, or talk about, bitches need stitches. I hate that dude, man. But, you know, really trying to educate people. And, you know, so he reached out to me, which I really appreciate. You know, like, y'all just don't understand how complex and interesting Gun Muse is. He throws stuff in every once in a while in his videos, and y'all might just kind of like flash, yeah, you know, don't even think about it. But You know, having a chance to actually speak to him, it was very interesting. What I want to do. What's going on, Chavo? Anybody got some action, KvK? That's why we here, y'all. So what I want to do, and I wait for to get some time, is I want to do an interview with Gunmuse. You know, because I think it'll be interesting because it's different when we're kind of sitting behind the mic. Yes, 231. Is some action going at 231? It's different sitting behind the mic than actually learning about the person who's who's saying all, who's giving you the information. So Gunmuse, he can say so much, and it gives you insight, a little bit of insight into him. But just hearing the stuff he's been through, that's real stuff right there. So I want to do that. That's going to come soon. I want to try to start doing more interviews, because I want to make this game a little more interesting, and I think it's... Whoa, look at this, y'all. Man. All right, Chevo. What's going on here? Describe what's going on here. I see Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back, is chilling in the throne. I see KvK. Don't like that, so they got a tower. Mega Garrison blasting them. Alright, so KvK has one tower. Let's see here. Alright, they got a... So, let's see, 237. Is this where you are, Chevo? Is it Shuvo? Because what I did, y'all, is I did this. Hold on a second. Here we go. Alright, so I did this right here. Oh man, let's see. Now I had to do that later. I had to take that off screen. So what I did is I created like a little tiny small castle, like level 5. And the whole idea, let me get y'all back to the action. The whole idea was for me to be able to just like jump over to this kingdom right here. Boom. Here it goes. Breaking the first mega. No, this is y'all. Come on. We need more action, man. Rallying the East Tower. Where's the... Which one is the East Tower, man? I hate when they say that. Rallying the East Tower. Alright, so that's y'all's already. Is that East? Alright, this one. What does that mean? Is it this one? Or is it this one? First, is it this one right here? Oh, it's this one. So why are you sending a Raleigh and you're not Mega? Is that you right there? Is that your march? Sending something without Mega Raleigh in this guy? Just a regular Raleigh? I hope not. Let me see. I think it's the same. No, you're the same group. Alright, so it can't be this one. Alright, let's see here. They got that one. Hey man, ain't no other towers out here. Oh, wait. Look at all this. Alright. Actually, no. Where y'all coming from? Where y'all coming? All right, K32. All right. All right. So there's a mega coming. I need some help on this, y'all. Does anyone understand what's going on? All right. So K32 has 2 towers, right? And they filled it up, mega garrison, and somewhere. All right, so right here, this tower will be hit at some point in the future by a mega rally. How long is it going to take you to get to the tower? Because this is a long time, man. Like, how far are you, like, out of the woods? Let's see. Maybe I can find them. No, let's not. In 4 minutes? Come on, man. I'm going to lose like 10 people in 4 minutes. No, just playing with you. All right, let me get back. Where am I at? 231. All right. In 30 minutes, this tower is going to be hit. Sorry. In 4 minutes. All right, cool. But yeah, y'all. So, the idea for this whole thing is, we got people around there, got some action. We didn't have this kind of action in my kingdom. We were like, look, we're not as strong like that. A lot of our C40s don't even play anymore in KvK. So we kind of like, all right, we just gave that up pretty easy. But what you're about to see here in 4 minutes is a mega rally. All right, just pass. Now, Shiva, what happens if you lose, dude? And you're going to lose on live stream. Are you sure you're going to win? It'd be screwed up. All right, so hopefully y'all people got some battlefield gear. You maxed up. You got all that stuff. You can see all this action here, man. It's crazy. Just passing the fars. 4 minutes. All right, I think I can find 4 minutes. All right, so if you're just joining, we got a mega on this tower. Let me make it bigger. My stuff is not in the way. This tower. A mega's coming in 3 minutes. And I think it's easier. Y'all can see more right there. Unfortunately, that stupid Mike Castle's in the way. Oh, wait. No, that's not going to work. Alright, this is the best shot I can make. As we see this mega rally come. So, Shuvo, do you think you're going to win this battle? Just passing the forest. I lost one viewer already, dude. People want to see like some quick, fast, crazy action, which ain't gonna happen, man. If you're doing a mega rally, unless you like right up on the thing, it's gonna take some time. What's going on, Tactical? Appreciate it. Yeah. Up there we go. We see it. The horns are blazing. Hopefully my boy doesn't lose. Don't lose, man. Don't lose. Oh, this is... Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know people want to see. They want to see like a C4 just go in there and just bang that joint up. They don't want to see what really happens. You know, it doesn't happen like that. Well, you gonna be on live stream, man. So you got 10 people watching. Fingers crossed. Let's see, real time. Oh, this is gonna be all right. All right. Let's see this joint. I'm gonna be quiet. Let the moment come. Oh. Guess it didn't work, man. Man. See, I got this little C5. I wish I could just go over there and kind of like check out, you know, the hit and everything. So what happened? Was he that much stronger than you? Jeez. Yeah, man, it's hard, man. And plus, you gotta do that Mega Garrison right. And they threw like a lot of C40s in there. So that KvK dude, you know, he threw a C40 in there while you was coming on your march. You know, so that's not, can't be helpful. Are you gonna do it again, Shivo? Anybody else got some action going on? Damn, 1600? Yeah, that's tough, dude. What are your stats like? So that's like crazy stuff, man. 1600, 3400 stats. That's like, man, let me... So here's it's like, that's the thing, like, how do you beat somebody with stats like that? You know, if I had stats like that, I wouldn't care about it. I'd be doing KvK all day. So here's my my hit in that the New World video. It was like perfect, y'all. If y'all didn't see a New World video, yeah, you would think with 3,000, yeah, I mean, you're doing good. That's crazy, dude. So if y'all haven't watched my my video on under the New World, it was actually pretty decent. Like, for me, I ain't like attacking people, you know, but that's what somebody wanted to see, so I just did it, you know, whatever. I know like some people hate me because of that, you know, but look what our boy Brosport has, right? First of all, I got a little bunny, little painting there, looking good. I appreciate that. So he has all the new guards maxed. I don't know how he got that. That's like crazy stuff. He doesn't have battlefield treatment. He has the death from above at 6 stars. Everything's at 6 stars for him, which is pretty decent. And you see me just... I'm at 4 stars for all of my guards. The new guards, anyway. Well, the old new guards. Alright, so for one hit, I had... How many? I had 2.7 million in my my castle. One hit broke my walls. This is how powerful this dude is, right? 1600 attack stats. And then for the rest of it, you know, right around 34. He got one at 38. Yeah, I mean, and I know some people like, he's a big spender, blah, 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 blah. You know what? I think that if it wasn't for big spenders, we wouldn't have games like this. Now, unfortunately, you got a game that only cares about money. You know, where some games it's not all about money, it's about, you know, having good content too. And the big spenders are going to be the ones that give you that excitement. You know, if everyone's around the same stats, you wouldn't have that same excitement there. Yeah, exactly. You gotta spend smart, man. There's ways to spend. You know, you gotta spend smartly. You know, so that bro sport, man. But they were going against somebody with 8 billion power. So I think they took one kingdom and kind of like chilled for the rest. See my boy on. Yeah, exactly. So Nightmare is with Brospore. Like for me, I think my thoughts is there has to be a way that the guys that are spending a lot of money get some new they get stuff. They have to get stuff for free. You know, you think about it. You know, if you like a movie star going on, you know, to somewhere in Beverly Hills, and you put down a lot of money in that store, they're going to give you some stuff for free, right? You know, you're going to get this excellent service, blah blah blah. You know, so it has to be. I can't imagine that someone would, you know, would put that much money down without getting some free stuff. But at the end of the day, you know what? If he wants to do that, he can do that, because that hit he did when he took that palace by himself was freaking awesome. He could do anything he wants in my book, because that shit was crazy. That was awesome. Any other action going around? So are you going to try it again with that tower, Chavo? Or y'all just going to give up and just kind of hold on and take the hits? Are you the most powerful C40? Let's see, how strong is this dude? And you know what kind of killed you is they're getting that extra level of stats there. If you click that right there, I can't see it, but you should be able to see you know, what level of stats they're getting. So all of it's not his own. The main thing y'all need to do is just keep filling that palace with new troops. Granted, they're going to die over the next 50 minutes. And it looks like KvK ain't trying to do nothing but kill y'all troops. So, alright, it looks like I'm losing my audience here. Anyone else got some action going on while we live? I appreciate my boy letting us know, showing us on that hit. Unfortunately, come across a monster. Now, Shivo, did you look at the report? The what's that? The scout report? Well, I guess the scout report is only going to show you what? It's going to show you. Scout report is going to show you his equipment. And and some other stuff. It's not going to really show you all the other stuff you may have. But usually, I'm looking at that scout report because that's going to give me a lot of information on, is the guy like a super big spender or what. I wish it added more information onto it, because basically you're getting this guy's castle and you're getting his equipment and some curiosities. Like, you really don't get enough on these scout reports. If they gave me a little bit of everything, or gave me like all the different ways, you can do a lot more. But like the way they have it now is like you really don't know anything. So I'm not a big fan of that scout report. So that's kind of stupid to me. All right, well, I'm about to shut this thing down, y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all, supporting me, joining me during this 360. I know as soon as I jump off, there's going to be something happening. I'll just take that chance. We've been streaming for a decent while now, so definitely appreciate it. Everybody who's watching it via Gunmuse live stream, thank you for watching it. I can't see on my John, but definitely appreciate it. Let's see. I'll probably do a video on what's likely to come out. So most likely, it's not a guarantee, but I believe next week we'll probably get an update. And if there is an update, the things that can change: one, they can add Kingdom Raid. Yeah, exactly. That the scout report is stupid, man. It's like there's so much this game is missing, but they don't really care, or they don't understand. I'm not sure. So that's why for me it's like I'm gonna spend, but I'm not gonna spend that much. I'm gonna take advantage of stuff like this festival event and the WWE event. Be smarter on how I use that 2600. That was stupid. But what was I saying? Oh, next update is most likely coming next week. Because it comes like on the off week. The week usually you'll see the update the week of the gold event. If you look back at most of the updates, it was usually the week of the gold event. And there's a few updates they can do. They can update the, I think it's the parts, but it could be the curiosities. They did the same thing they did with the gems and the coat of arms, where you have like, you upgrade it, then you have like the lower tier, then the top tier. That's coming to parts, and it's coming to curiosities. So any way you can get stats, it's going there. That can be added. Another thing they added is new equipment's there. New equipment is out. And you actually get really good stats from that equipment. And the way they... Yeah, exactly. I don't think they care either. The way the equipment is instead of needing like all of the extra... What is those things called? The rare gems and all that stuff, you're just going to need like one single material, and they're going to trade in all the material you have and give you this one single material. Then from there, you'll know if you have enough to get the get that equipment. And it's similar to the master, where you can mix and match. At least the look of it appears that you can mix and match and still get the stats. So that's coming. And let's see if I can think of anything else. I think those are the two things that I can think of. I know there's something going on with the dragon that I couldn't figure out. But basically, update next week. Probably one of those events, like a Halloween event or something like that. Or a fall event or Oktoberfest or whatever they want to do. And then we're getting new equipment and a coat of arms, not coat of arms, the curiosities and or the airship parts are going the same way as the gems and the coat of arms. And that's it. That's all they're going to do is pretty much, find ways to keep people trying to, get that power up. And but in terms of gameplay, I haven't seen any changes in the overall gameplay on KvK. Anyone think anything else is going to come out for the update? Anyone play KvK? Hey, what's going on? Nightmare's on. Appreciate it. What's going on, Nightmare? So Nightmare, he's part of 130. He brought us the action. Last KvK, without Nightmare, it wouldn't have been as exciting. He saved my live stream, so appreciate that, Nightmare. I think the Kingdom Raid's going to be interesting. I think you get more fighting if you know you're not going to lose all your troops, because troops are expensive as hell to get and train. The only thing I can think of too, on the other hand, is if you get like a super strong C40, how fun is it going to be him just beating up on you? You know what I mean? You got like, imagine like this guy that was in this mega garrison coming to your kingdom, just beating up on your whole king, just killing it, wiping everybody out. That's not fun either. 186 attacking. All right, hold up 1 second. So I don't know. I'm kind of like torn on that. I think because you got these super strong dudes that can like kill anybody in the kingdom, I don't see how anyone's going to beat them. So that might take away some of the fun there. All right, so I see the towers going. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. All right, so here we go. We got the Ruskies holding it on. They got 3 buildings, 2 towers. Neither one is mega garrison. They got Rambo here chilling in the forest. What? 870? What? Why is it? Storage? He don't want to lose his plunder. Come on, dude. Like, why would you? If you don't want to lose like your plunder, don't sit in the freaking forest. Yeah, a permanent civil war. Oh, that's crazy. But what I found is, even though you don't see his airship, if you buy like one of those things where you have like multiple airships, it gives you that airship at your palace. So you still got a thing. But this guy is shielded. So I guess he's just there to kind of like, I have no freaking idea. All right, looks like the Rusky. All right, 40 minutes. Nothing's happening. The Ruskies got their towers. The other group decided to leave. Yeah, like why is he sitting in the far? Like I guess he's like powerful. And he's just like chilling just in case something jumps off. He's gonna do something, but in the meantime, he's gonna protect his resources and just sit in the forest under a shield. That's funny, man. That is funny. Anything else? See, Nightmare always got the good stuff going on, man. What's 130 doing, Nightmare? Ain't y'all getting a little itchy? Y'all want to go to that other kingdom? All right, we got 10 people on. Thank everyone for joining. Appreciate it. We've been on for, I wish I could see how long we've been. 1 hour, 30 minutes. This is they're taking cheat points. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, I've been doing like this is like one of those gun news Jones. Just keep going, 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 going. So, all right, I'll take it. Um, and basically, we got a couple things. We got my boy Shivo. He got us showing some action. Unfortunately, the guy that he hit had some mega crazy stats. 1,300 in attack. No, he had 1,600 in troop, 3,600 and everything else. Crazy stuff. It's hard to beat that. I don't care who you are. Because my question is, can someone with yeah, exactly. I wonder if someone like if like two C40s, like so if a C40 with like crazy stats, 16 or 1,536, attacked another C40 with another like crazy stats just like that, like how do they determine who's going to win? I guess formation would be the key, and maybe like those little small details on how they put their what are those things called? The Library of War stuff. You saw a lot bigger? Well, yeah, my boy. I gotta get Brosport. I want to interview Brosport, man, because I think the interesting thing is, you gotta consciously make a decision to be like a super castle. So you gotta be saying, yeah, airship stats, airship stars, yeah, exactly, 6 stars. Back in the day, I swore I saw some guy with close to 10 stars. Like, I don't even know what they have. You know how much it would take to get freaking 10 stars on an airship? That's gonna be stupid, man. 8 star on this airship. But I want to interview somebody like Brostar, because you think about like to that's crazy. So in order to be like a super castle, that's what I call them. There's no other word for them. To me, that's a conscious decision. So you have to say, look, I'm going to be the biggest, baddest mofo. I'm going to spend what I need to spend. Whatever money I need to do, I'm going to do. When it comes out, I'm going to get. And, like, what makes somebody decide that? It doesn't care how much discretionary money they have or money they make or blah, blah, blah. But it'd be interesting to talk to one of these like mega castles, super castles, to kind of see their thought process, because not having that type of castle, not wanting that type of castle, to be honest, I can't imagine that. So I'm trying to get my boy Nightmare up. 17 stars, Battlefield. Jeez. Yeah, that's a good one to have it on. If you're gonna have it on anything, have it on Battlefield. But I wanna interview people. So if anyone, Nightmare, where you gonna hook me up with that interview, dude? By the way. But definitely, I think talking to people who are like the mega castles, like Shovo, my boy, like that, that'd be interesting to kind of see what their mindset is, because at some point, you gotta say, all right, if I'm gonna be this way, I gotta keep going. Like I don't I don't think you could be a mega castle and stop being a mega castle. You know, you can't be like, all right, I'm gonna be one of the strongest dudes out there. Yeah, now I'm gonna stop. Usually, the people who stop quit because there's only like one thing for them. Either I'm going to be the best or I'm not going to play. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be interesting to talk to somebody like that. So I'll work with my boy Nightmare. And I found some software I'll be able to do that. So that's one thing I want to do too. Is bring in more like interviews, talking to people. Bring like a mod on here, talk to some mods. See what their job is. Why they'll do their job sometimes. And all that stuff. I think all that stuff has to do with the game. And it would be interesting to do. You know, but yeah, so I'll work with Nightmare to get a video going. You know, it won't be a live stream. It'll be something that I'll release later on. So look out for that. I think that'll be freaking awesome, man. Yeah. yeah, I definitely want to talk to Coco. Do you know Coco? You know, because I think that's I think that's the kind of things, you know, you gotta, that's definitely like to do that. If you can do the hookup, let me know. Ah, got you. Okay. I appreciate it. And it'll just be like a online interview. It's just like me talking on my microphone. He'll talk through his computer. And I found this software. It's supposed to be pretty decent to get that done. I appreciate it. His farm of 1 billion power? Come on, man. Hey, why the hell would you have a farm of 1 billion power? That's just overkill. Oh, that's cool as hell. Send me a PM, private message for me. If you can set something up. I think that'd be cool as hell. His wife. It's like you buy your wife the baby Benz. You get a Maybach, and she get the baby Benz. Nice. Well, you gotta share some tips with me, brother. PM me. Send me an invite. You know. And that's the kind of stuff, man. We gotta hear what these people don't get to where they are by mistake. They learned their lessons, and that's the kind of stuff that hopefully I could bring to y'all. $1 billion, like, hey baby, what'd you get for me for Christmas? Oh, I got you this $1 billion castle. Let's go ahead and kill some people. How many people out there want to be his wife? Like, I'll be your wife. Give me that $1 billion castle. I mean, billion power castle. That's awesome. Yeah, well, y'all can hook that up. Let me know. PM me. Basically, there's a software where it's kind of like me talking right now on the microphone. He talking through his microphone. Send it to a company. And they put it all together, and you got an interview going. And I would send them the questions first, so you know everything, not no sneak attacks. And I think that should be awesome, y'all. All right, so it is 1 hour, 40 minutes. All right, question. Should I stop at like 1 hour 45, or should I just make it 2 hours? Him and his wife, oh man, he must have an awesome wife who's gonna be in the new world, just taking people out. That must be awesome. You know what I wish I knew, or if I had money like that, I would go and build up that creature, man. Having a strong creature, you get a ton of stuff for free. You know, so if you want to be a strong castle, I would say be a strong creature first. Because being in the top 100, you're getting guards for free. You're getting a ton of stuff for free. So that's the way to go, you know. So I guess if there's anything, somebody like, all right, you got one thing to max to the kill. 100%. Everything up. I would get that creature max. Because you look at the stuff that they get. Oh, a second. In this arena. Now, the catacombs is stupid. So that's not worth anything. But look at this. They're getting an advanced design one. They're getting an epic, a raw, epic grand coat of arms. The stupid demon hunter. That doesn't even make any sense. They're getting 100 things of Malpin. The Argentine, that's probably going to change with the new stuff. You know, so they're getting a lot of stuff for free by having a strong creature. He's second in the arena as well. Oh, come on. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you know, so that's the thing. So that's like the hidden gem. What I'm trying to get, if I get into the top 100, I don't even need to be number 1. But look at that. You get into the top 100. You're going to get the 100 advanced abilities. So basically, you'll get a full one soon. You get Malpin times 20. The Demon Hunter gear is booty. You know, you get some decent stuff all together. And you know they got to improve it later on. I guess the big things you're going to get is the advanced design and 20 Malpin each time. Yeah, you gotta spend a lot of money. But the thing is, if there's after like each KvK, there's that auction. If you got a ton of gold like these people do by buying up their castle, you can buy like 20 of the frags you need for those extra gems, whatever those thing is. You can get 20 of those for like maybe 40,000 a piece. You know, so you know you don't necessarily have to spend a ton just solely on your creature. You know, because if you're spending on everything else, you got a ton of gold. You can buy, you know, maybe take you a couple months to get all the ones you need. The runstones or whatever. But at that point, you got so much gold, you get those for free. Alright, 200 gold equal $1. Alright, Nightmare is breaking it down. Alright, and say they pay like 45,000 gold to get 20 of the runstone thingies. I was stupid. I had 100 of them, and I got a stupid one because I didn't understand what I was doing. It's dumb of me. But these crests, there we go. Alright, K97. Alright, we got some action, y'all. Hold up, let me go. Oh, wait. 97. Oh, Lionheart. Oh, he's not mega anything. All right, this is Lionheart, y'all. Yo, look at his. Yo, did you check his benefits out, Lionheart, before you did that? Because he's gonna have extra stats, dude. That was quick. Damn, I missed it, man. How I missed the action? Shit. I'm busy talking. Alright. You gonna do another one? Nope, you already that one. Keep. Nah. Alright. So I guess y'all got all that. That dude was outie. He's like, hell no. I guess he's probably watching this, Lionheart. He's probably watching, like, oh, let me see. No, that dude. Oh, he's probably watching this video. He's like, hell no. That's me. Hold up, wait. That's me in that tower. Let me get the hell out of there. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna cut this 13 minutes, y'all. 2 hours. I'm gonna do 2 hours. And that's it. I got some food waiting for me. Yeah, it's not really that tasty, but got some food, all that stuff. And I'm here. Watching a guy, watching my videos. Watching a guy, watching my videos, saying he's gonna hit him. And the guy's like, oh shit, that's my time. Let me get out of there. Oh, that's awesome. Is Gummu still on? I wonder what his record is in having like a live stream like this. I think he has like some like four hours or something like that. Alright, so first of all, you got 10 C40s, and that's a lot. Why didn't they participate this time? But the thing is, KvK takes a lot, man. It takes like... I remember when KvK first came out. Man, I remember like being all day looking at my screen. Because you used to have like more battles during that time. I look at my screen all day. Alright, when is the guy going to try to hit? You know, I need to put my battlefield treatment or everything else. Now it's like, alright, set it, forget it. You know, it's only a few times you're actually going to actually take a hit. You know, if you're willing to take a hit. You know, it's like UAC. UAC used to be like 2 days. I remember the first couple UACs, man. I stayed up like 2 days straight. Just like going crazy on it. That's almost interesting back in the day. Yeah, true. You know, I would think the bigger level would get... If I had like a ton of like power, I would get bored after a while. You know, by playing. I was just like wasting gold just to kind of hit people, just to do something. Like yesterday, we were playing What were we playing? We're playing what blah 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 blah. Can't remember. Oh, that dude just cleared the tower. He just did a speed hit on that John. All right. I was playing Blood Wars. And we get our butt kicks, getting handed to us. And this guy took our tower and he megaed our tower. So I attacked it, and it's so hard to beat. Like, a mega garrison is like super tough to beat. Even if somebody's like weaker than you, if they got a mega on, it's freaking tough as hell. So for me, it's like I was pissed, because first of all, I know we weren't gonna win. So I just started attacking that guy's castle. And I knew that if he left, he had to break his mega. So I attacked him like 4 times. Just killing his thing. Of course, I wasted some of my limited gold on doing that. But I was pissed, man. So anytime somebody do a mega garrison on y'all, attack the leader, man. Attack him, kill all the troops in this castle. And eventually that mega garrison will break. Especially in UAC where you can heal your troops. And if you have one of those airships where you can do like 5 marches, 5 march their ass. Where they can't train their troops fast enough. Because they can't shield. So yeah, eventually the guy gave up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. KvK. I think if KvK dropped down to like 4 hours, it'll be more interesting. Because nobody has 8 hours to sit around. And that's if you actually win. If you don't win, you got to take the other kingdom and then wait another 8 hours. Like, it shouldn't make sense. Or even if you took a kingdom, you only had to hold it for like 5 hours. It's like so much of this game is lacking. It's stuff that just makes freaking. It just doesn't make sense what they're doing. Never do. I cannot understand at all. Why don't they just make simple changes? And the changes they do make, they screw things up. Did anyone notice that this thing right here, this came on after the reset? So I purchased full of freaking bugs. Let's see. I purchased this thing right here. $10, as you can see, 2,000 gold, blah blah blah. And yet I didn't get my my recharge. Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting, later on. So they got bugs in this thing. So I swear this wasn't up. So I bought my packs like an hour and a half, like almost like hour 50 minutes after the reset. And this one-time recharge reward came on after that. It's like, man, this game is ridiculous, man. And they keep screwing up stuff like that. And like, my thing is, how it doesn't make sense to give people 2,600 of those knots. Like, there's no way you can earn 2,600 knots for that carnival for screwing up that first time. So why give people that much? And like stuff like that doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. All right, y'all. 5 minutes. So if you just came on, very little action. I did go over some things. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do KvKs. Maybe I'll do KvKs early on. Like when it first starts. You know, because that's when the action is happening. Doing it now, people are just freaking tired. You know, for me, it's like 1:47. For people in England, it's like 6:47. It's like it's time for supper. You know, so doing it late, I don't think it's a good idea. So what I'll probably start trying to do is jump on that first hour, first 2 hours or so. I think it'll go a lot better. But unfortunately, I had to take my pups to get groomed. You know what I mean? You gotta take care of those pups. If y'all have some pups, you gotta take care of those pups, y'all. Don't get a dog if you don't want the dog. By the way, you don't want if you're not an animal person, just don't get the damn animal, y'all. You know, so that's kind of my little animal advice. But yeah, so I had to do that earlier this morning, so I wasn't able to jump on. I did jump on Gunmuse, John. Gave him a donation. Gave him a $1.99 donation. You know, so anything helps with that kind of stuff. Let's see, Max. I'm in your league though. Max stacks only 2,500 for me. Yeah, see, I'm not in any other league. So my stats right now. So I need to get my guards max. I think that'll get me to where I need to go. Alright, so all I got is freaking C40s to go after. Alright, so my stats. So I did some changes. Oh shit, look at that. Look how close I am to this C37. Alright, so yeah, he don't got nothing for his guards. He got Malpin at... How do you got Malpin only at 3 stars? But you got all of your weapons at yellow. That doesn't make sense. Alright, so this is where I'm at. I changed some stuff around to boost up my troop stats. Like my troop stats were like in the low thousands, 1,100. So I took some away from my my attack and put it on the troop side. So that's why my infantry attack is not. It was 22 something. Same thing with my cavalry attack. So let's look at this guy. He's a C38. His stats are pretty much booty, to be honest. Basically, this is what I got. I got a couple 2,400 stats. Most of it's like 23s, and I got a few. What's that? 3 of them in between 21 and 22. So not bad. Yeah, so my thing is, why would you be a C40 and have stats like this? Like, I wouldn't be a C40 unless I had like 2,600 stats. You know, it doesn't make sense for a C40. Let me see how this C40 looks. Alright, so he must be good. Yeah, so a C40, this guy, you know, his troop is pretty good, so he's been focusing on his troop. Alright, so this is it's not a super C40, but a respectable C40. That's farms. I don't know why people do that much with a farm. Let's see what this other guy looks like. He's probably lower. Or lady, in this case. All right, so her stats. What she got? All right, so she got. All right, so first of all, she got the old guards there, which I don't understand. Why don't she have the new guards? She still has Travell and what you call them. Now this is a C40 we're looking at right here. She hasn't maxed Malpin. She's only at 4 stars. And she don't have all her equipment above that 3rd level, or whatever that level is. And look at these stats. Jeez. Like, why would you want to become a C40 and have stats like that? That's like crazy. Yeah, it's like it doesn't make like it's like to be a C40, you gotta pay a lot of money. You know, because to buy those badges alone, and most C40 bought a lot of badges. And you think about all the stuff that goes into being a C40. If you're a C40 with stats like this, you shouldn't be a C40. I would say this is like a C30 stats. This is like a C30 to C34 stats, maybe. I would say like a C30, C32 type stats. I don't get it. You know, some people just throw money at the game. Think they're going just because they're like a bigger cat. They want the castle, but they're not willing to put the other stuff that. Yeah, why have a shell of a castle? Like having a C40 that's weak is just stupid. You know, March is 320. Let's see what this guy's March is. This guy's March is 335. So she don't have her March maxed up. Let's see what the airship looks like. Attack again. Alright, well, at least her airship looks decent. So at least she knows that amount. But for me, like, why be a C40 and not do what C40s need to do? That's, to me, is stupid. Alright, folks. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Yeah, but banners. It's like a lot of times when I scout people, my banners are higher. That doesn't make sense for me. It's like a lot of these things, these small things that make a difference. You know, it's like doesn't make sense. Crafty, oh man. Oh, 410? What? Alright, Crafty, let's see. Crafty talked about me, y'all. She said you got better stats than I do. I don't know. But Crafty was chilling with me while we were doing the New World. It was just me and Crafty for a minute, so big ups to Crafty, gotta say. But she talked about how her stats are better. She's like a C31. Alright, last few minutes. Let's see here. 410. Alright, so I'll go a little bit longer. Alright, 410. Oh, yeah, we hitting it right on the button. Alright, so this guy, let's see, what is his ranking? Are they doing a double? Oh, serious. They're doing a double mega on this guy. Let me bring this down. Ah, no. First mega. Turned around. Nice. All right, so they're not refilling that palace too quick. So either they didn't lose a lot of people, or they're going to get blown with this next mega. Let's see. All right, so they're level 3, so they don't only have 3 buildings. So they get extra stats, but not a ton of extra stats. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Craft. Appreciate it. Three seconds. Oh, it would suck if they lose this shit in 3 seconds. This is awesome. All right. Let's see. These megas are super slow. Appreciate it, Crafty. I think so too. This thing is so long though. I think it's gonna outlast my my live stream. Nope. Oh, they got it! They got it! Oh! Ah! Damn! 3 seconds left. I told you they didn't fill that palace up. Come on, man. Damn. That's crazy. Ah. Come on, man. The other team didn't fill that palace up. They got hit with a mega. You didn't see nobody rushing to fill that joint up. They should have filled that joint up. Everybody should speed down there. You can't sustain 2 megas and not fill up your palace. And you're not going to get there by doing like a slow walk. So last KvK, we had Brospore come in, just destroy it. Now we have a new, what's that? Slimpack. Now we got Slimpack coming in here. Jeez. That's crazy. That's stupid. If your pilots get hit by a mega, you need to refill that shit as soon as possible. Speed it. Do what you need to do. Especially if another mega is coming. Slimpack. Slimpack is the hero of today's live stream. Crafty is my hero for telling us about this. Really? Nice. Well, definitely, damn, that must suck. Yeah. Appreciate it. Can you imagine 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and you can't hold your building? That shit must suck, dude. Damn. Ah, shit. Stuck my toe. That's crazy. Alright, y'all. Well, let me stop before the stopping. Let's see. Arrogant. Alright, well, I guess Crafty wasn't a fan of that other person. Now, usually, Crafty, I don't allow that type of language in my chat. But because you did bring us this awesome hit, I will allow it. But anyway, y'all, thank you very much for joining. I think that's like a perfect ending to this live stream. A lot of stuff on this live stream. So if you didn't see, I got it. If you didn't see the live stream, a lot of stuff. We went over a lot of stuff. Talked about some strategies. We went over how to buy packs. Spending, everything like that. A lot of good stuff in there. It's 2 hours. I think we filled the hour with some good stuff. Appreciate it, Lionheart. Some good content, some battles. My boy Shivo, thank you very much for making that attempt to take that tower back. Hopefully, your crew healed good. You had that battlefield treatment up to the max. I think like 65 or something like that. Hopefully, all your people just need to heal instead of build new troops. But yeah, y'all, it's it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll try to do this earlier, but actually, I think it worked out great, y'all. I think this junk worked out just fine. And Slimpack is the hero of the day. Awesome. Everybody, thanks a lot. And we're going to go ahead and end. Oh, what? Tactical? Tactical, you donate to the channel? Buy some knots. I'm out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What Tactical did, y'all, is next to where you type in information, the $. That's the way to donate to the channel. I appreciate it, Tactical. I think that's the best ending that I can think of. Definitely appreciate that. With that said, unless somebody else gonna make a donation, I'll stay on for another 30 minutes. But no. Everybody, thank you very much. Appreciate spending the time with y'all. Thank you for the support. If there's something you want to see, let me know. If you need help, let me know. And until next time, appreciate your help. All right, everybody. Have a good one.